Hey, it's a great day. I'm Mike Current, Energizer, and today is day 18 on the Appalachian Trail. Yeah, so let's do this. So for today, happy Easter. Today it is Easter for us on the trail. Today we're going to be heading into the town of Hot Springs. Only about 13 miles from where we camped last night, so should be an easy day. All good. So according to this sign, Hot Springs is in 6.6 miles. Mount Katahdin is in 1,924.7 miles. Well, I think I'm going to be able to make it to Hot Springs, but Mount Katahdin, maybe tomorrow. A while back, all of you found out that my son took a trail name. For some of you new viewers, you might be wondering how I got my trail name. People have been watching for a while, you know the story, but I got my trail name on the Pacific Crest Trail. It was 800 miles into the journey, was going through the Sierra, across the 5 high passes with a loose group of thru-hikers. You know, safety in numbers. And I came across Smokey, one of the thru-hikers. He was the strongest of our group. And he says, hey, we're tired of calling you Mike. You need a trail name. All of them had trail names. And he says, we got together. 2 things we noticed about you is you don't like to take breaks and you never stop. So they came up with 3 trail names. And I was going to pick from the 3. First one was Robo, from the movie RoboCop. That sounded too mechanical. And then the second one was The Machine, you know. And there's no way at my age I could see myself introducing myself as The Machine. You know, that sounded too egotistical. But Energizer, the third one, that's just a pink bunny, you know? Nothing egotistical about a pink bunny, but it was accurate. The bunny on the commercials just keeps going. So, yeah, that's how I got my trail name.
At the base of that tree.
Is that him rattling?
Yeah.
Me. Yeah, okay.
I just realized, you
you and Diogenes.
That's right, that's right.
Okay. Well, you do have the water bottle though, so and you
water too?
you could scoop water.
That's true.
You know, now you might have to deal with Giardia, but
That's right.
You know,
if I never need anything else, you know, like there's all these other hikers with all this gear, I just, you know,
yeah.
put it off their packs, you know, and I just like I need a snack, I just grab it from your pouch and I just run.
Yeah.
You can't catch me. You know,
That's true.
Backpack, and I have no backpack. The true ultralight way, I think. You know, this is the new meta. New meta. 0 base weight. I'm faster. I'm leaner. I'm fitter. You know, everyone's jealous.
Oh gosh, yes. What's this called?
It's a lady slipper.
Lady slipper?
Yeah.
So how rare are they exactly?
They only grow in certain locations. Like it's not, you don't see them all the time, and you can't, like you're not supposed to pick them or anything like that.
Yeah. Big day, and I was really running, and I remember him. It was so funny. I remember him because like I kind of felt bad because it was like a really eroded part of the trail, and there was like a bunch of mud on each side, and then like I don't know, just like a ton of water. You could.
All right, entering Hot Springs. That's it. There we go. Yeah.
This is what I want to ask you. Do you remember on the CT, do we actually walk through any towns? Or did we have to hitch into every town?
No, like Grant.
Picnic table? Yeah. I was like, damn, I missed those guys. I liked that in the morning. But then I crushed a huge day, so. Yeah, like great.
Hello.
Wait, did we meet?
We're not sure this is the place. Gonna find out. Keep going. Hello.
How y'all doing?
Is this okay?
Yeah, this is perfect.
So closing out day 18. Yeah, great day. I do have to explain a few things. First off, the guy at the end of my hike walking in, lip balm, all right? He had hiked south on the Continental Divide Trail last year when I was hiking north, so we had the connection, and we met at the Fontana Hilton. And you might have seen him in that video or going across the dam on Fontana Dam. He was walking across the same time we were, but he wound up doing 45 miles the first day, then he did 28 miles. So he essentially did all of the Smokies in 2 days. But he's here in Hot Springs, and he's taking a couple zeros because a friend lives here, and he was slack packing just a small section. So he snuck up behind me. He always got a water bottle, and so we wound up just BSing for the last 4 miles coming into Hot Springs, and that's why you see him in the videos. Really great guy. He's hiking the East Coast Trail, the Eastern Continental Trail, the ECT. It's about 5,000 miles, and so he started in Florida on the Florida Trail, so he's about 2,000 miles into his journey. So yeah, he's pretty feral by now. And then we go down, and you can see that on the video. We're going into Hot Springs, and I video Jennifer Davis's guide school there on the left, and the hostel right there. And there's a lady, you can see in the video, there's a lady that's watering the plants. And she looks up at me and she goes, "Energizer?" And I look and I go, "Big Cat." Big Cat was with a family of about 6 ladies and 1 male on the Continental Divide Trail last year. And so we ran into each other in Montana, knew each other there, and now she's a caretaker, at least for the seasons, a caretaker at the hostel, and she's taking care of it. So we had to catch up, and yeah, it's amazing how many people you see from different trails, you know, that you've seen before. And it's a tight-knit community. It really is. It's real special. So then we come in, we're staying at Elmer's, and I'll talk more about that tomorrow. But we're staying in Elmer's, and immediately we didn't shower, didn't do anything. We dropped our bags, went down to the brewery, got some beers, and got some food and pizza and that sort of thing. And then there, a gentleman and his wife, Camo and Coins, he recognized me from watching the videos. He bought my son and I, Duracell and I, a beer, and he came over and we just had a wonderful conversation just talking. Again, he hiked the thru-hike in 2021, the AT, and his wife supported him along the trail in their Jeep, and she would go along the trail and support him. And now they own a place near Hot Springs, and they go out and do trail magic. So yeah, it's such a tight-knit, wonderful community. But that's why some of the videos might seem a little disparate. But yeah, what a great day. 13 miles coming in. Hot Springs is a special place. I'll talk more about that tomorrow. See you then. So Duracell and I are back at the Big Pillow Brewery for some tacos and a couple more beers before we hit the sack. And to the cabooses, they bought our beers. Yeah, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, really nice trail magic getting ending the day with.
Thank you so much.